Hello YouTube, welcome to this bomb hovering tutorial for Ocarina of Time Randomizer. You are going to need some basic knowledge of other glitches to learn bomb hovering like ISG, which I will not be going over in this video, so I highly recommend you learn that before starting this. So, first we get ISG. From here, to go into a bomb hover, there is a very easy setup. Throughout the setup, we're going to be holding Z target. So, you hold Z target, you're going to want to pull a bomb, shield drop, side hop, pull a second bomb, and shield drop it immediately. You're going to want to do this very quickly. After shield dropping the second bomb, you're going to hold R and dry roll 3 times. Dry roll meaning no other inputs other than Z target. Like this. You should be in this position. After you dry roll those 3 times, you're going to side hop towards the middle of the bombs. So in this case, I'm going to side hop left, and you backflip twice immediately. It'll get you into this hover position. Now once you're here, do not pull out your sword or you will snap back down to the ground. You can pull out third-person perspective items such as bow, hookshot, boomerang. This also works as child. Okay, so how can we make this bomb hover setup useful? Well, let's say you're here in Graveyard, and you're gonna wanna get this heart piece up here. We go up to this wall. It's very flat, so it gives us a nice, consistent bomb hover. So we do our bomb hover setup up on this wall. Once we're in the hover position, we no longer need to be holding Z target. Now what we're going to want to do here is we're going to pull a bomb, and immediately after we're going to hold back, like we're back walking, like this, right? But what that's going to do is it's going to put Link in a breathing cycle, and we're going to watch for his, at the peak of his second exhale. I will explain here. So I pull a bomb, that's 1 inhale, and 2, and we shield drop and backflip at the peak of his second exhale. So that's 1 and 2. Shield drop, backflip. It can be very difficult to see. You can use third-person items to help you navigate a bit better. Now watch the shield closely. I'm going to pull the bomb again. 1 and 2. That takes us a bit higher. Again, you can pull a third-person item. 1, 2. And then if we pull another one, looks like maybe we need 1 more bomb. And we're basically here, so you can just backflip and acquire this item, which in my case is just a normal heart. Alright, so let's say you don't have bombs, but you have bombchus and hover boots, and you want to get that heart piece. First, we get ISG, and then we're going to want to backwalk on this ledge, and what we're going to do is, when we're backwalking, we're going to do a backflip, pull a bombchu, and shield immediately after. This is very easy, you just have to do it very fast. Again, you don't have to hold Z target after you're in the air. So we're holding back, backflip, pull bombchu, and then shield. This doesn't get you a whole lot of height, but what you can do to get more height faster is you can pull bombchu first, hold back, shield, and then backflip immediately after, and this will get you significantly more height. Again, you do need hover boots for this. And then it does become quite difficult to see, but if you pull a third-person perspective item like bow, it'll fix your camera a little better. And after you think you've gotten enough height, you can just simply remove hover boots and side hop. And here you go. Okay, so those are the basics of bomb hovering with both bombs and bombchus. Now, you can hover. It is possible to hover without hover boots with bombchus. The way you do this, it is a little more difficult, but the way you do this is you get ISG and you backwalk up to a ledge like this, and you are going to need bow as adult or slingshot as child. So you pull your bow, you load it like this, and then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hold back, jump, shoot the bow, so I let it go, right? After I jump. And then I pull bombchu and shield immediately after, like this. And it lets us hover without hover boots. This is very difficult to do at first, but with practice you should be able to get it. Okay, so there is another way to bombchu hover without needing hover boots. The other hover that we were just doing was more for height, but let's say you need a distance hover, like to get across Hyrule Bridge or so. What we're going to want to do is you're going to want to ESS, and while you're ESSing, if you don't know what ESS is, you just slightly push on your control stick, so you do a little shimmy, kind of like that. So you get up on the ledge, you ESS, and if you hold Z target while in the middle of ESS, you should get into this little shimmy kind of thing, right? What we do from here is we're gonna pause. We're gonna have to hold Z target throughout this. We're gonna pause, and then since we want to go left, for now we're gonna hold down right on our analog stick, and we're gonna pause buffer until Link turns around. Like this. So we're still holding Z target. And then what we're gonna do after we unpause is we're gonna hold left and press A to jump, and we're gonna do a backflip. Like this. After we're in the middle of backflip, I'm still holding Z target, though I don't think you have to at this point. You're gonna unpause, hold left, pull bombchu and shield. Like this. Now to continue going left, if on the analog stick you push down to the bottom right very slightly, you would do this side roll kind of thing. Now there is a very specific frame we're looking for in this, which is when Link is kind of standing up, but he's still in like a crouched position. It's very easy, it's this frame. It's very easy to see what frame it is because you can see his legs are straight. Like from his knees to his hips, they're straight. I will put a picture on what it looks like with the original Link model, on what this frame looks like. And then from here, we're gonna do, after we get this, we're gonna hold left on the analog stick and press A to jump. So we do a backflip again, and then pull bombchu and shield. And we can continue to do this until we get across Gerudo Valley Bridge. Now the height after does depend on when you pull bombchu. In the middle of your backflip, the height does matter on what frame you pull it. The faster you pull bombchu, the higher the height you will have, and the less distance you will go. So here, this is the first frame after I'm doing backflip, right? I pull bombchu and I get more height. If I wait a few more frames, I go further, but I don't go as high. So here I'm waiting, there and I go a little bit further. So it all depends on what you want. You know, if this is the first frame again, so I gain more height, less distance. I do backflip, this is like 5 frames after. I gain more distance, less height. Now there is yet another method to doing distance hovering with bombchus without hover boots, or without doing that shimmy hover that I was kind of showing. So we back walk up to a ledge again with ISG, of course. You bring out bow or hook shot or any third person item, and you're gonna point all the way up as far as can go. Then you're gonna jump and pull bombchu immediately after. This gives you a bit more distance than if you were to pull the bow and do that kind of hover that I was showing before. So you have to be careful because sometimes, yeah, that can happen. It's very easy to mess up. So it's not as reliable as the shimmy hover. Okay, so there is another technique that I haven't spoke of yet. It is very important for advanced bombchu hovering. And I say bombchu because this mostly works with bombchus only. I'm gonna do this with hover boots because it's the easiest way to practice. So we're gonna do a backflip bombchu hover with hover boots like normal, but as the bomb explodes, we're gonna want to press Z target. Right now we're not pressing Z target at all. So we're back walking, backflip bombchu, and then Z target, and you should get this. The reason you want this is because you can change direction from here with very specific inputs. So you're gonna move your analog stick forward, slightly to the right, and then immediately change directions, either left, right, like right there I moved it right, down. This lets you change direction entirely after you Z target. So let's say I have a bad hover and I need to move backwards. So I look back, I Z target, and it lets me look where I'm going, and it lets me change direction entirely. Another thing is when you're doing this, you're only gonna tap Z target, do not hold it. So you're gonna backwalk, jump, bombchu, shield like normal, and tap Z target as the explosion is going off. And it lets you change directions like this. It is also possible to do this without hover boots. Let's say you don't have hover boots and you're doing the hovers with the bombs, right? You can also remove the Z target lock. And it lets you change directions. And then let's say from here you start doing the twisted hovers or whatever you need to do, right? It's a very useful technique to use when you have a bad hover and you need to fix it. You need to fix your angle or anything like that. Again, it takes a bit of practice and timing. And if you can't move around like this, the inputs again, you want to move forward a bit to the left like this, and then you change direction. But you want to do it a bit quickly. And the way you know that you got this done is the black bars on the top and the bottom get removed, like that. And then from here you can continue your hover however you want. Okay, so another thing I wanted to mention is QPA hover. So first we need to get QPA, which is a quick put away. It gives you glitch damage on your sword. Next we get ISG like normal. And we can essentially do bomb hovering as though we had bombchus. Just a basic back walking hover. Right, so we back walk, and then I'm gonna backflip, bomb, and shield. And it gives us this hover. This technique does not work with twisted hovers. It sometimes works if you pull bombchu on the third frame of your backflip in the twisted hover. However, it is not 100% consistent like there, and it is not recommended that you use that for twisted hovers. Instead, it's best used just for backwards hovers. It also does not... QPA hovers also do not get rid of Z shield, Z target lock, so you cannot change directions with QPA hover, and if you hit the wall, you just fall. Okay, so quick example on the kind of techniques that I've showed you can use to get, for example, into Forest Temple without hookshot. Right, you get ISG, and then let's say you have hover boots and bombchus. You can go up to this stump here, equip your hover boots, do 2 quick hovers, get yourself off the ground, and then do some height hovers with hover boots and bombchus. We're already getting pretty close to the temple there. But let's say you don't feel comfortable doing twisted hovers, like how I showed before. You can also do twisted hovers with hover boots, by the way, and it'll just give you a bit of height. It won't really do much. But let's say you have a bad hover. You can fix it here. And then just do some more hovers and then just backflip. And here you go. You can also get up here with only bombs, though it can be a bit difficult, and I don't think I have enough bombs to do this, but you just get ISG. You can use this part of the pillar to keep yourself, doing backflips and bomb hovering with bombs. It can be a bit difficult to see, but you can still kind of see the shield. And you can make your way up into Forest Temple like this. But yeah, that concludes this tutorial for bomb hovering with bombs and bombchus. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. You can see me live in my Twitch channel if you're interested in Ocarina of Time Randomizers. I'll have a link in the description below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Peace.